Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're taking a trip back in time to look at a fascinating piece of tech history, the HP Photosmart A444. This isn't just a camera, it's a camera and printer dot combo from time when digital photography was really starting to take off. Remember when you couldn't just instantly share photos on Instagram? Yeah, those were the days. This device aimed to bridge the gap between capturing a moment and having a physical print in your hand, all without needing a computer. Let's dive in and see how well it holds up. The A444 boasts a 5-megapixel camera, which by today's standards is, well, let's just say vintage. But remember, this was a different era. 5 megapixels was enough for decent-sized prints, especially the 4x6 variety. It also has a 15x total zoom, 3x optical, and 5x digital. While not groundbreaking, it offered some flexibility for framing your shots. The real selling point here is the dock. It's a one-stop shop for printing, charging the camera's battery, and even storing the camera when not in use. It's a neat, all-in-one solution that aimed for convenience. The 2.4-inch color display on the back of the camera is where you preview your images and navigate the menus. It's not the sharpest or biggest screen, but it gets the job done. The printer itself can churn out prints at a resolution up to 4800 by 1200 dpi, which is respectable even now. This means you could get reasonably detailed prints, especially for everyday snapshots. The whole unit is surprisingly compact, measuring just under 9 inches wide, 6.6 inches deep, and 8.6 inches tall. It's not exactly pocket-sized, but it's certainly portable enough to take on trips or to family gatherings. Now, let's talk about the user experience. This is where the A444 shows its age. Navigating the menus can feel a bit clunky by modern standards. There's no touch screen, so you'll be relying on buttons, and the interface isn't exactly intuitive. Printing directly from the camera is straightforward enough, but don't expect lightning-fast speeds. And of course, you're limited by the technology of the time. No Wi-Fi, no cloud storage, just good old-fashioned direct printing. One thing to consider is the cost of ink cartridges. While the initial price of the A444 might be tempting, especially if you find it used, remember that inkjet printers can be expensive to run in the long term. It's worth checking the availability and price of replacement cartridges before you commit to buying this device. So, who is the HP Photosmart A444 for in 2024? Honestly, it's probably more of a novelty item or a piece of tech nostalgia than a practical everyday camera and printer. It's a fun gadget to play around with if you're interested in the history of digital photography. It might also be a good option for someone who wants a simple, no-frills way to print photos directly from a camera without needing a computer or smartphone. Just keep your expectations in check. This isn't a high-performance, feature-packed device. It's a charming relic from a simpler time in digital imaging.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.